Hello. I've been giving you some advice lately on citation styles, and it occurred to me that most of the advice I've been giving you is to get an example from the OWL at Purdue. And I've tried to explain a little bit about what that is and how it works, but I find that I could probably do more explaining. So in this lecture, what I'd like to do is show you how to use the OWL at Purdue so that you can use citation styles more easily and accurately. To begin with, let's navigate there directly rather than using the link that I usually give you, and that might help to see how it works on a more basic level. So here is my Chrome homepage, and to get to the OWL at Purdue, I can simply type into my search window owl.purdue.edu, and that will take us to the main page of the Purdue Writing Lab. Now, as we follow this link, we see we're here on the main page, and we want to get to the specific page that will give us information about those MLA citation styles. So we scroll down, and we see under most popular resources that they offer an MLA formatting and style guide. So we can click that link pretty easily and get to this MLA formatting and style guide. Notice that the OWL at Purdue offers a machine that will automatically cite your source in MLA style. That can be useful and helpful, and there's no reason that we shouldn't use the resources that we are presented with. But also, notice that there are these more specific links that will lead us to different kinds of citation styles that might be more important to what we're working on. I'm looking specifically at this link, MLA Works Cited Electronic Sources. Since this is an online class, most of the sources you're using will be electronic, and that will probably be the case in most online classes that you take. So it can be a good idea to get familiar with how electronic sources work. So we follow this link, and we get another instance of this automatic citation machine, which again can be useful. We also get some prose about best practices for managing online sources, about using URLs, the website addresses that you go to, in MLA style, and some basic styles for citations of electronic sources, including this format. This is the general format for you to use when you're citing an electronic source. The source will have an author, it will have a title. That title will have a container, usually a website. It might have other contributors, it might have a version or a number. But most importantly, you see that there are various ways to cite various sources. For instance, a page on a website, or an article in a web magazine. Following these steps will help you as you try to cite sources in that MLA style so that you can certify to your reader that you are part of the group that understands this MLA format and therefore a scholar to whom attention should be paid. And to finish, I'd like to provide an example of what I'm talking about. I'd like to look at an online source and try to cite that source in MLA style. So let's say I'm reading this article from an online magazine. I can see on this screen the elements that I will need to make that MLA style citation. I see an author, I see a date of origination, I see a title, and I see a URL or website address. So I can use this information and the example that I find from the OWL at Purdue to make a citation in this way. First, I notice that the name of the author is Tom, I'm going to say Skoka. So in my citation, I will start with my author's name, which is Skoka Tom, and a period. I will then give my reader the title of the article I read, which is in this case, They Makes a Good Case. Now, I happen to know that the name of this online magazine is Daily, so I will, in italics, write that name, Daily, and then I will give the date that the article was originated on, which in this case is July 11th, 2019. I'm going to put it in a slightly different form, 11 July 2019, mainly because I like that style of date. I will then provide the URL, which is right here. I will copy that, and then I will paste it. And unfortunately, the window that I'm working with here cuts it off a little bit. I'll add a period. And then I will say that it was accessed on today, 14 November 2019. And there I have an MLA-style citation of this article. So my reader can find it easily. My reader knows how old the article is and when I looked at it. I hope that what you've seen in this lecture will help you as you continue to use sources and cite them in your academic writing. I'm sorry that I haven't given you an example until now, and I hope that as we go forward, this will be of increasing use to you. And as always, thank you for your time and attention.